Psychoanalytic theory, developed by Sigmund Freud in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, is one of the most influential and controversial theories in psychology. It focuses on the role of the unconscious mind, early childhood experiences, and inner psychological conflicts in shaping behavior and personality. Freud's theory suggests that unconscious desires, fears, and memories, often rooted in childhood, significantly influence an individual's behavior. Emotions and thoughts, key concepts of psychoanalytic theory. 1. The unconscious mind. Unconscious. Freud believed that much of human behavior is driven by unconscious forces, thoughts, and memories that are not readily accessible to the conscious mind. These include repressed desires, traumatic memories, and unresolved conflicts. Conscious. This refers to thoughts and feelings that we are currently aware of. Preconscious contains information that is not in the conscious mind, but can easily be brought into awareness, e.g., memories or thoughts just below the surface. Point 2. Structure of personality, the ID, ego, and superego. ID, the most primitive part of the personality, operating on the pleasure principle. It seeks immediate gratification of basic urges and desires, such as hunger, thirst, and sexual impulses, without consideration of reality or morality. Ego, the rational part of the personality that develops to mediate between the unrealistic demands of the ID and the external world. It operates on the reality principle, finding socially acceptable ways to satisfy the ID's desires. Superego, the moral component of the personality that represents internalized societal values, norms, and ideals. It strives for perfection and judges actions, producing feelings of pride or guilt. 4. Defense mechanisms. The ego uses defense mechanisms to manage anxiety and conflict between the ID and the superego. These are unconscious processes that distort reality to protect the individual from painful emotions. Some key defense mechanisms include repression, unconsciously pushing threatening memories, urges, or thoughts into the unconscious mind. Denial, refusing to accept reality or facts. Projection, attributing one's own unacceptable desires or emotions to others. Displacement, redirecting emotions or impulses toward a safer or more acceptable target. Sublimation, channeling unacceptable impulses into socially acceptable activities, e.g., aggression into sports. Rationalization, creating logical reasons to justify unacceptable behavior or feelings. 5. Dream analysis and free association. Freud believed that dreams are the royal road to the unconscious and that analyzing dreams could reveal hidden desires and conflicts. He also developed free association, a technique where patients say whatever comes to mind without censorship, allowing unconscious thoughts to emerge. 6. Oedipus and Electra complex. Freud introduced the idea of the Oedipus complex, where young boys experience sexual attraction to their mother and hostility toward their father, whom they view as a rival. Similarly, the Electra complex involves a girl's attachment to her father and competition with her mother. Successful resolution of these complexes is critical for healthy psychosexual development. Criticism and influence. 4. Defense mechanisms. The ego uses defense mechanisms to manage anxiety and conflict between the ID and the superego. These are unconscious processes that distort reality to protect the individual from painful emotions. Some key defense mechanisms include repression, unconsciously pushing threatening memories, urges, or thoughts into the unconscious mind. Denial, refusing to accept reality or facts. Projection, attributing one's own unacceptable desires or emotion.